Hello. It's been a long time no see, B. How are you? Oh my god, I have so many notifications. What's going on? Oh, it's all kinds of people are going live at the same time as me. I see. You're good? Nice. It's great. I mean, I've been gone for a while. Of course. Yes. Yes, you do get rewards for that, but if I click on it, it's gonna open my browser. I don't want to do that right now. Homework? What's the homework about? New offense. I don't. It's too much stuff in this game. Log in. I did that. I'm amazing. Look at that. Look at us go. Okay. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick up my reward. And then we're gonna do some story quests today. Accounting. Oh sheesh. I took economics in high school, but other than that I know nothing. I'm an adult and it's still really confusing to me. Alright. That's one. What else? Expeditions? I'm just gonna... Alright. And this person... Your order is ready, thank you very much. See, this is what happens if you only play on stream. Okay. Well... Wait, what is that? Never seen that material before. This one I can't have, but... Let's just make 4 of these, because I have enough anyway. Okay. Now we'll start this person, I guess. I don't know who this is. I've seen him before somewhere, but... Yeah, I'm fine. That's great. Are you going to give me something, or do I need to do something? Because if I need to do something, I'm leaving. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Items forged. Already? Wait. Okay. I'll take it. Thank you very much and goodbye. Alright, so what are we doing today? We're doing stories, right? I really haven't done these. And then this is our conquest. These ones. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. The butterfly. I don't know. Like, these are the constellations for the character, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure who. It's Hu Tao, apparently. Who's this? I don't know. But he has a bird. Or she, I guess. And I like birds, so let's do this one. I'm gonna do the bird person. I wish I could tell you guys that I know the constellations and stuff, but I really don't. Except Alhaitham, who's also a bird. But a different bird. The only reason I know that one is because I posted it to Twitter once. Oh, look, it's my ad break snooze button again. Oh. There's nothing here, just a shiny part. Oh. Angry hero chills. Hey, Lazuli, is it just Paimon or is there something weird about the rituals over there? They seem unusually agitated. Right, maybe it has something to do with that sort of dark energy they're giving off. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. The guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them. Well, aka, what she means is murder them, but... Can I win without using my main DPS? I mean, probably. I really need to build her better. She's built for damage. She should be like health, but eh. Super evil rituals are most difficult to defeat than the usual kind too. Hey, seems like people are getting over there. Wonder what they're doing. What are they doing actually? Using magic. Oh, they're leaving. Whoa, did you see the guy in the mask? He's scared of the rituals. Could he be an Adeptus? Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, the guy's mask is kinda similar to the one that he wears. That's true. But the magic he was using seemed to even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi? Talk to the man in the mask. Hello, man in mask. You're called Star Snatcher, okay? Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it, only one certainly doesn't. Wait, who are you? One has assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection you seem that we have not met. We are just travelers. He doesn't have to know. We have seen Adepti before. Yes. My name is Paimon, this is my sidekick, Lazuli. One sees, one, too, shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of the Stars. The one is better known for one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descends from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate shall fit that our paths should cross. Now tell me which you wish for. Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leo were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too? Huh, there are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds and moon? Oh yeah, we also have like the other Adepti, they're like the cloud chaser or something. It's the bird one, right? Not sure. Yet it is unbecoming of an adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and one would make your verdict. Okay, so we talk to the other people? Okay. Hello. Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now there is finally hope for my ailing father. Tell me about the Master of Stars. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Buba Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off a great ethereal mist. It seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mist flower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon. I just know it. Oh god, he's a fraud, isn't he? Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings, but my father's life is worth more than a few old relics, right? He's definitely a fraud. Okay. Hello. The Bennet don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars around, do they? What do you know about the Master of Stars? I'm a merchant, and I had a especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently, so I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. The reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much holds up his talisman. He didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the service of an adeptus is a monumental affair. Just look at the rite of descension, so I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to. Hello, lady? Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. What are your thoughts on the Master of Stars? Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé, I often left I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he will return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick, I am certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway. Wow. That's really evil, okay. Hello, Star Snatcher, I have done my research. I think you're evil. Okay. What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart. From their imaginations, I'd say. Surely you jest, there was once a senior adeptus. Xiao... Oh, no, I am terrible at names. Xu. I'm gonna call him Xu. That sounds easily. Known to the people as Liangzi. He said this. All things are connected. That which the mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer? No, it doesn't. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right? Indeed, you are perceptive, my diminutive friend. Okay. So we also have one other question. Let's see. Is Paimon gonna be smart today or not? You need but ask. Why do you wear a mask? One wanders amongst mortals doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm that is necessary. Got it? Okay, I don't trust him at all. Now then, what are your wishes? I want to know where my sibling is. One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. Really? Like, this guy's gonna tell us where everybody else is refusing? But first, one must see some proof of your faith. Oh god. He's gonna ask for money. Well, I'm rich, so that's fine. I'm like the richest person in the country sometimes. So sus, yeah, I know. What's that supposed to mean? The way of the adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably one may lend you no aid. What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all. I think he wants some more. Hi, Pikun. Emergency food supply. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for this help, didn't they? Yeah, they did. I'm surprised you already forgot about that, Parman. That was like the main point. Well, Parman's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. I mean, I have a lot of money. You don't even have a fission. I don't think people put fissions up for sale. Why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they? No one who shares your values, for sure. A tasty snack is sure to work. Well, she's happy. Japanese voices? Well, when I first started playing, I played with just English because that was what the default was when I first downloaded the game. And then people in chat were like, you need to use the Japanese voices. And I was like, well, okay. So I got the Japanese. Then later I learned the game is actually Chinese and not Japanese. I mean, I had no clue. I just downloaded it. But yeah, ever since then we've been playing with Japanese voice lines. Why don't we head over to One When Book House and see if they've got any new recipes in? Ooh, yeah, I love recipes in this game. Give me more, please. Okay, Star Snatcher, you wait here for like 10 days until I come back, yes? Oh, nice. I always have like an exclamation mark on this and I don't know why. Just like, just telling me to do the Archon quests. I refuse. Oh, wait, that's really far. Yeah, Star Snatcher, just stay there in the field with your believers for like 3 days until I walk to Lehigh Harbor and back. They don't know I can teleport. Right? I mean, at least they shouldn't. Okay, let's bring the guy out. Hello, mister. Time to defend your honor. Okay. Oh, Star Snatch actually came with us. That's fair enough. You need to go to... No, I don't. I don't need to do anything. I'm staying here. It's great here. So you'd like a copy of Yaksa's The Guardian Adepti? Yes, here. Keep the change. Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage. Hey, isn't that a Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Star Snatcher. Did you hear the name of the book you just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself? Perhaps he's a narcissist. Yes. Could be. No. He is definitely a fraud, but like, that was too funny. But now that Pyron thinks about it, there's something that's just not right about this guy. He's a charlatan if you ask me, or his mask is so ugly. What are these options? Okay, he's a charlatan, yes. So what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes? Pyron thinks we should check out the book. Maybe we'll find something about this guy that we can use. Hello. Hi there, we'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock? Since when did an old chestnut become a bestseller? Voice acting is very traditional. You like Japanese more. I don't know, I only ever used English for 1 or 2 streams and then we switched to Japanese, so I'm very used to Japanese now, even though I don't speak it. You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read, but you should be able to find a copy somewhere on the desk over there. Okay. Thank you. Oh. This is the one. Let's see what it's about, shall we? Oh, nice. In ancient times, Xiao was a land of mystery where shadow loomed large. Slaying ghosts fetched the vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakash to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath, restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle, to this we dedicate our lives. So there's 5. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic death weighed upon him, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls, and they went mad with fear, turning on each other, or succumbing to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakash, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from green and in the sound of Dia flutes, is his memory preserved. Well, that's very sad. Why is everything in Genshin so depressing? I swear, they're all or poor or have sad backstories. The book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defended Lie. Seems like a pretty nice topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? About the soul surviving Yaksha. So there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that could have anything to do with Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give up the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. Ah, well, you would know, Paimon, I guess. About karma. The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of the years of protecting Lie, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. It's really hard to live a thousands of years and not have sad stories. I mean, yeah, but I meant in general, like every person I meet in Genshin, it's kind of sad. They're either orphaned, or poor, or sick, or like something else going on, but they're all sad. Except for the shopkeepers, who kind of just exist. Story needs drama. I mean, yeah, but it's a little bit overkill sometimes. Especially like yeah, last week when we did the quest in the fontaine with the little, what is he called, Oceanid? That I was very sad because it had an open ending. I was so sad as well. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, and mutations. All of which sounds pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second, Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil rituals we saw earlier were the mutations that the book is talking about? Nothing else that I can think of. Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1. Where did those super evil looking rituals come from? And 2. What does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Yuyi and Karst and let the truth shine through in all its glory. You're way too into his... yes. Poetry. To be honest, Paimon actually hopes that he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough, at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down, so it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Let's head back to Wang Shuin. Okay. Hoop, hoop. Go, Xiao, defend your honor. I mean, it's kind of his thing, right? So, we should use him. Also, he doesn't take fall damage, so that's great. Hello. Flee at my command, fall demons. Oh, he's at it again. Flee. Why won't you flee? Oh, well, they're not very happy. Oh, looks like Star Snatcher in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too. We have to step in. Oh, we do? Okay. There we go. Did it. That was easy. I don't get it. Why didn't the sigil of permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these rituals grown in intensity? Look at this. Look at her face. Oh my god, I missed it. Sigil of permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Ah yes, the get out of UMV card. Right, it's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier. What are you two babbling about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. We're one but given another opportunity. Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil rituals over there. Should we leave them to you then? She's so savage sometimes. Oh. One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once. So you were just bragging after all. You were right to be suspicious. Come on, traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down. Do they still believe though? I need to know. Hey, do you still believe? What happened there? Good thing we had you around, huh? Seems like she does. What about the rich person? They're usually not as easy to convince. I can't believe the Master of Stars wasn't powerful enough to defeat her rituals. See, he's suspicious. Okay, let's go. Oh look, I think it's me. Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again, no wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of those rituals. Hello, it's me. I've arrived. Let's see what the real Adeptus has to say about this. It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble. He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? Reception, I guess. I mean, he is an Adeptus. Maybe he also has the ability to clone himself, you know? Who knows? But you are exercising demons. How is that causing trouble? That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated. Mutations, karma, does that mean? I mean, that was fairly obvious that he was the final Yaksha. Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Aww. Oh no, she's crying. Poor Xiao. He's so confused. She's just casually crying on the side. And he's like, what? I can imagine this happening. We were just reading a book called Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. I see, you must mean a piece of literary fanfiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy. Wow. Oh. I guess sometimes she's smart and sometimes she is evil and sometimes she's like, I can't figure out her personality. She's so confusing to me, but hey. It matters not. In any case, I'm on my way to purge the cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here. Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help, Paimon promises. No need. I'm used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with. Well then, consider Parman's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please? I feel like asking that is even more rude than crying about it. Come on then. He's done he doesn't want the confrontation. Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I've come to accept this. I do. In recent years, other living things have suffered when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I should reflect on this. That is good if you want. Meditation is amazing. What is this? Oh, finished. Alright, well, let's go. Karma heavy girlfriend, party level 86. I don't have that, so that will be fun. Yeah, that's just party level is lower than recommended. That's normal. I always have that. We should be fine. Or maybe not. But then we'll see. Oh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps. I will use the ritual known as Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. Looks like an Adeptus hideout. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods. Oh. Quest-specific effect. As a result of the buildup of divine karma in the area, Xiao will have Bane of All Evil permanently activated and will constantly lose HP. Uh-oh. That's not good. Additionally, the effects of that divine karma will allow Xiao to regenerate HP when he deals damage to opponents. Okay. So I just hit people and then this is a level 80 too. Good thing I am used to using him actually. He is just so fun to use, just like Alhaitham. Oh wait. Bane of all evil, it must be the power you got for being a vigilant Jaksha, right? Star Snatcher, I am aware of no Adeptus by such name. Well, we already knew he was a fraud part. Oh god. I don't enjoy playing with archers, so I don't use them. I have a couple. I have Tignari too. I like Alhaitham because he's just like fun, especially with the bloom effect. And I like Xiao because he's so fast. Okay. Like his attacks are really fast. Which is also why I don't like using the Claymore people? They're Claymores, right? Hello friends. Yeah. You're still alive. Okay. Ow. I was so lucky to pull Nilou. And I pulled her twice in 2 pulls too. So she's C1. And Alhaitham is also C1 because it was a rerun, right? I went for him again, and then I got him again. It's good that we came here. An unusual number of living things has fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, the Star Snatcher you speak of, what's the situation? Paimon will tell you. An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies. As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao? The Liao of yesteryear would have never asked the Adeptus for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liao asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home. To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays. However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with the following, Rex Lapis Original's decree. Oops, Paimon spoke without thinking again. Oh, one more thing. The fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons. Wait, really? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It's no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission. Confiscate, is that all? Great minds think alike. Paimon agrees. We've got to show the trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we got a real Adeptus with us. If Xiao were to teach Xiao's natural lesson, you can bet that he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again. No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals. Oh, we don't mean kill him, Xiao. You don't have to be so aggressive, my man. Chill. Who said anything about killing him? It would certainly benefit Lie if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Troller. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. Like Doctor Strange. He's Doctor Strange now. Alright. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others. Whoa, no, that's a real Adepti art for you. Similar to gifting dreams and visions. A ritual will be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature. Reduce temperature? Oh, mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kind of things you're just gonna stumble across in the wild. I mean, there's lamp flowers, right? The blue ones, right? Those are give light, so that could work. I probably have those. I don't know about censer. Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside the merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Lie built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. They used to still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I'll teach you how to use this art. He's so nice when he doesn't murder people. Treasures. Leave. Alright. We got this. Oh, there's a teleport waypoint right there. That should be easy enough then. Yep. The spirit soars the mountains high while the body rests as the world goes by. Sorry to interrupt you, you'd like to borrow a censer and some lamps. Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? The pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to prevail the tools of worship for their own ends. Yeah, that's kinda rude by him to just ask like that. We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while, honest. That's not gonna work at all. Oh no. For the dream troller ritual, I trust. How'd you know that? I mean, he knows. I've been in this shrine for far longer than you'd expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I've been endowed with some understanding of the adepti arts. Paimon's never heard of that happening before. It matters not. Take what you need. It's a fortunate thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here in any case. Something on your mind? Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please take as you wish. Okay. Well, goodbye then. The sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as this shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done. Hello, Adeptus. Alright. Yep. Yep. I'm just gonna put these in my pocket. You know, my invisible pocket. It also has hundreds of flowers in it. They're shiny. It's not really on the right spot, but that's fine. So we need... Ah, there we go. We got all the ones, yes. Let's go say bye. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Where'd he go? He was right here. I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way. Ah, it's the guy's voice. Where are you? My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion created by the adepta art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7 star lamps and sensor used in the mortal linger ritual, my form is no longer visible to you. Aww. Well, you could have told us that. I was once a junior in the Order of Yakshas, bestowed with the name Perphasis. Sheesh. By Rex Lapis himself, yet my strength failed and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see modern Leo, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the conqueror of demons, were you not? So you two know each other then? I mean, if they both Yaksha. I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. Wow, that's so sad. I am truly ashamed. For dying? Man, you tried your best. I'm sure you didn't want to die. Don't say that, Perphasis. You sacrificed your life for Lie, didn't you? Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the conqueror of demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even. Perphasis. I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions. But by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the conqueror of demons. You take care too. If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish, by wind and snow I slay evil. Looks like he's gone then. Oh, we should bring him the food though, that would be fun. Yeah, and he would like it, maybe. Byron really hopes that at least someone will remember Perphasis the Yaksha. We should get going, but Let's come back here and make an offering sometime. Someone should fix up the shrine, actually. Or it's gonna break down and fall on his face. Which would be sad. Ooh, I'm glitchy. My computer is probably running a fire scan or something again. Awesome. Okay. Oh. Let me work this out, actually. This is gonna get really annoying. Bennet. See, that helps. Okay, let's go. Wait, where was I? So this guy is also Yaksha then. And that guy. Oh, wait. Higher? After nightfall. Oh, I'm... I see. I'm early. Good enough. Oh, he's here. Cool. Let's try going back to full screen. If it doesn't work, we'll just be playing on Windows, but that's fine. Sometimes it just needs to recalibrate a little. Have you gathered the items for the ritual? I have. The sensor, these lamps, their designs are flawless, almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti art. Where did you come by them? We got them from a Yaksha named Perfasis. Oh, and he says hi. Perfasis. Yes, this does have the hallmarks of something Perfasis might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Xiao behind either. I hope that his present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle and surround it with the 7 star lamps. Adorn the area with items of the object called. Once it's done, we shall proceed. Alright. Yeah, this will do. Now the next step is the key to performing Dream Traveler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and losing an arrow. Seems like a real rigmarole. Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss this mystical workings as rigmarole. He's so dull with Paimon, I love it. Failure to take this seriously could cause a technique to devour one's own body or cause the spirit to be sundered from its flesh permanently. Stop talking, Paimon's sorry. When offering incense, we place the incense into the censer with reference for the lex lapis in our heart. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts and to focus on the target of the art we're performing. Then, we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin. Finally, we will lose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contact. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin. Okay. Wait. Offer incense. Then we meditate. Paimon doesn't really want to think about that for... Like, it's grumbling meditation. It's like she's Upset meditation. I love it. Defa Yaksha, bring forth sin. It looks like the Yaksha shadows are glowing at their waist, so we just fire an arrow each of the glowing parts, right? Ah, but I can't fire arrows, so we're gonna have to bring out a character for that specifically. Do I have a party with a character in it? Solo. No, so we're just gonna quickly replace Nilou with one. Doesn't really matter, right? I have Ember. Just choose him because he's funny. Let's hope he doesn't die right away because he's level 1. Hello, Tignati. Okay. Okay. We finished the ritual and followed all the instructions to the letter. Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him. Oh. Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. I guess what, you're already dead. Oh no. We're not that evil. We're so much your spirit. An Adepti, haha, you dare don the guise of an Adeptus in one's presence. But as for the matter of one present location, one could have sworn that one was dozing off to sleep at Wang Shu Inn not a moment ago. In those clothes though? Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. Ah, as expected of an Adeptus such as oneself. Oh, we did? Awesome. I haven't checked yet, but I shall then. Tonight. Not bad. That's like 1/4 of what I had, so I'm happy with that. I'm poor. One must indeed be in a dream. Ah, there's no helping this guy, is there? Oh, you're not dreaming. What's the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams? Alright, time to take him down. What are we gonna do? Fight him? Okay, apparently we're gonna fight him. Yeah, sure. I'm not allowed to change Tignati, so he does 7 and 4 damage. Oh, 11. Yeah. Yeah, amazing. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Well, that was easy. I surrender, I surrender. So we're still going to do this one self-song dance. No, never again. You almost killed me. How did I even have the misfortune of meeting you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear. You did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is. You deceive the masses with crockery, masquerade as an Adeptus, exorcise demons without exterminating them, and display a call-out's lack of regard for life. One day you will reap which you have sown. For those who invent the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption. You're... Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff. Oh, great Adeptus, might I ask your name? He is Conqueror of Demons. It really is you, it's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the Conqueror of Demons, the vigilant Jaksha himself. You know about Xiao? Of course! My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the Conqueror of Demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered the sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first I was just imitating the Adepti for fun, but slowly I began to stray further and further from the righteous path. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan. Yes, thank you for both for allowing me to witness the Conqueror of Dreams in the flesh. It's like a dream come true. That wasn't quite our intention. Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of dreams. He's so tiny. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti. I will remember you, oath. Now go. Thank you, 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness and for all that you have done for Lie. Oh, there he goes. He seemed very earnest when he was making the oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh wait, we haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him. I mean, it is an heirloom, so shouldn't he keep it? Okay, let's bring Nilou back before I forget and get stuck in another fight. You have served me well, Ignati. I really like the new character screen, it's so nice. Oh. Alright. Hi there, boss. Star Snatcher staying here, right? Star Snatcher? You mean the false adeptus who wore a mask? He signed in here under the name Wang Pingao. So really ordinary version after all. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Oh yes, he also requested that I give you this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him. Talking fairy? Who's that? Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter. How strange that he would have leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Open it, Paimon's curious. Oh, letter for Star Snatcher. By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked upon my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in my dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits often become weak, thirsting blindly after something they believe in. With my lies I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew further and further away. I wonder if the guy's dad actually died because the medicine wasn't working. You know, he refused to use the medicine from the actual pharmacy. That would be bad. Anyway. I know that in the long gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they have now become. The conqueror of demons shouldered the desires of Lie's people and contended with the demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As a false adeptus, I am one who will always wear a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet he wears the face of a demon king, only that he might subdue all demons. Once I realized this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood what it truly means to be an adeptus. I set off on this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hopes of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I've already asked someone to return the money I cheated others of. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil of permission that my grandfather left me as well. I'm no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. You left the sigil of permission, yes. Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yes, anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we? We also have one, right? I think we also have one. I think I got one a while ago. Where would it be? Yeah, so I have two now. A token lent out from Child of the Fatui. Normally the people of Lie only hold rituals to worship the Adepti in preferable areas. However, he who holds this token may safely enter the residence of the Adepti. Now I have another one. Okay. Talk to Xiao and give him the sigil of permission. Hello, doggy. Wait, higher? I thought it was lower. Sorry, birdies. Wait, now it's lower again. Higher. What is he doing? In the rock? This is very confusing. Ouch. Oh. Yes, he's allergic to plants. He must be inside then. Ah. Ah, there you are. We got a sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it? You have my thanks. May I take your order, sir? One grilled thicker fish. Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao. Thicker fish was Perfaz's favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes. Oh. By wave and storm I hunt for fish, by wind and snow I slay evil. He's so lonely, it's so sad! Was there anything else? I'm accustomed to eating alone. I'll leave you be then. And so Detective Byron and the Thirsty Traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away. Alright. So... where is it? It's kind of hard to like work out these story quests sometimes, not gonna lie. Did they just disappear when you finished them? Because these are different, right? These are like hangout events. But I can't do any of these, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can actually. Okay, well, I guess we have to plan a stream for that too. So I don't have Act 2, because it did say to be continued. 2. Okay. Well then, who do we have? We have Zhongli, Tartaglia, Ganyu, and Hu Tao. Let's do Ganyu, because I don't know anything about her. So that would be interesting. Talk to the Jade Chamber Secretary. Okay. So it took us exactly 1 hour to get through Xiao's mission. That's not bad. Especially since I tend to be slow. It's shocking how much work there's to do, even for the 3 of us. And she's been handling it alone all along. The secret secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating. You're... Hello. I'm eavesdropping, and Parman just waved at them. Alright. Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here? We're Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants. Have you seen Miss Ganyu, traveler? It's been several days since Ganyu left for Yijing Karst. She's the general secretary of Ling Xing. What? Li Xing. Okay. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back. Why did she go to Yijing Karst? Even though the Xing have made peace with the Adepta after the latter had denounced Lie, they still want to pay their respect to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Yijing Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace. Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard? I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Miss Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Lie. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Miss Ganyu stays on duty at Yuhai Pavilion, saying that there's still too much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off. Oparman sees how it is, but she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look upset? Well, it's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard that 3 of us would be taken over from Mrs. Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment. We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu daily workloads far exceeds what the 3 of us are used to doing. The Adeptus lineage is truly remarkable. Speaking of Yeyun Karst, traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please. Of course, we've been there lots of times. That's good news. Could you go to Yeyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us, preferably before we collapse under the workload? I'll do it. Lives are at stake. We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there. It's about time she came back to work, otherwise... No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang's first and bring up our overtime pay again. Wow. Okay, that's fun. We get to play more with Adepti. I didn't know she was half Adeptus, but here we are. Is this underground or? Ah, okay. Hey, miss. Did you have a nice nap, Fluffball? Don't worry. Hey, there's someone there. It's Ganyu. Yay. Hello. Ganyu, you're here. You two? I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that brought you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact you Hyde's Pavilion regarding the matters concerning the commercial port. Left the human world? You don't want to be Wing's secretary anymore, but they're all waiting for you to come back. That's why you're here. You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain. What? Did something happen? Clouds fold and unfold the tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Lie, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Lie Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Lie Harbor only to discover that I had been replaced by Bai Wen, Bai Xiao, and Bai Ji. Perhaps the mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Xing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I believe there's been a huge misunderstanding. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Jay and Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now. But who disturbs the peace of the mountains? Hello, Cloud Retainer. I'm back. Do you still hate me? Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon the land. Whoa, your adepti really are impressive. Come here to chat about old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. Chat about old times? Ah, I better leave you at an impasse then. Not to worry, one is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah yes. Since your Ganyu's friend steals from her youth, shall one apprise of you, perhaps? Cloud Retainer! Ah, nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it. I'm a bit curious. Yeah, Paimon wants to hear it. Of course she does. Little Ganyu loved when the horns on top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered much often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep. Aww. Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a ball. Oh, that's really rude, Cloud Retainer. Even if she was a child. Sheesh. I mean, she looks beautiful. Because, like, I mean, it's a game, so everybody in the game kind of looks beautiful because that's the point. But hey, still. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen. Wow, Paimon is rude today. Okay. Cloud Retainer. Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave. It seems you didn't read the room. One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension. And you did the exact opposite. Impressive! Wow, okay. This is why I love the Adepti quests. They're so awkward. Especially to someone like me who doesn't really understand social cues, right? It's so thick on tops that I can get it, which is nice. Be that so. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining here in Yuyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepta are the Quilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwelling of the Adepta in Yuyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipitoous edge, and upon the mist-filled mountains she gazed. A thin figure was immersed in a vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said this. Leia Harbor feels even lonelier than Yeon Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Yeon Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong to the human world. The animations are really good though. I really like these in the story quest. So nice. One did by chance hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her. Oh, Retainer's right, we can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Leo hasn't given up on her, she's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's the training Ganyu was talking about? She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Yuyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Akyum right now, preparing for a trial. Is that so? Let's go take a look then. Alright, thank you, Cloud Retainer. Goodbye. Nope. Hello again. So here you are, Ganyu. Why did you come here? I'd like to see. I would like to try the Adeptus training. Is that so? You really are interested in the ways of the Adepti. The trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she's too unaware of the abilities of others. Is it difficult? No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training. I'm allowed to become an Adeptus? That's great, let's go. I see this as an absolute win. What do I do? Oh. Okay. Oh, I missed a ring. That should be fine. I think I missed. Can you tell I don't use bow characters? Wait, that one moves. What? Okay, I didn't miss. Ja. Oh. Well, that was very bad. Okay, we survived. Let's go. I'll take these actually. Oh. There's probably a way more efficient way to do this, but I have no clue, not gonna lie. Come on. Oh, I see my job. Haha. We've completed the task. What do you think? Perhaps I'd make a good Adeptus. I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of the Adepti, despite having none of their blood. Ganyu, what were you planning to do once the training was over? The training's not over. The part prepared by Clown Trainer is only the first trial. Huh? So there's more trials prepared by other Adepti? Is Mountain Shaper next? No, the only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is... Who is it? Conqueror of Demons. Oh, Xiao. Huh? It's Xiao, the cold-hearted loader? How come she's prepared the tutorial for you? How interesting. I found him unapproachable at first too, but I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested. Yeah, we're friends, it's fine. He likes us. Where? There. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna floppy. I'm still gonna land on a tree. Oop. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Where? Oh, there. I'm blind. Okay, here you go. Hello, Xiao. He's like, ah, those people again. We're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind. I'm sorry, I had a meeting with Clown Retainer. I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training, that's all. Xiao is such a strict teacher. You're neither an adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self. I have nothing to hide. The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find the solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body. Don't take that out of context. I'm ready. Complete Xiao's trial. Alright, well. Da 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 da. Hello. Comments trial. Okay. I'm just gonna do what I do best. And that is use my main. I don't need Nilou or Bloom right now, which is nice. Do they regenerate? Okay. Oh. Ooh. That's cool. Let's add one. Okay. I was about to say, where's the rest of them? It would be rude to use Xiao in his own trial, right? Oh my god. I don't know how to use both characters. I'm so bad at it. It's fine, he's stronger anyway. Note to self, don't bloom on the monolith. What are we doing? Oh, wrong character. Oh, sheesh. Passion. You scared me. How are you doing? Oh, there he is. Come on. There we go. Hehe. Nice. I win. Boing, boing, boing. Hello. Xiao, I'm back. I've completed the trial. You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of the trial. You'll progress further this way. Understood. Xiao always has their strong opinions. From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training. So you'll have to... Have to do what? Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also part of your training. Pesky visitors? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with? And he means a guy, he doesn't want social interaction. Yeah, exactly, this guy. Oh heavens, blessed be Rex Lapis, I finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of the mountain? No. Great! My name is Xin Xiang. I came to ask for your merciful blessing, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, a good career. Oh, it's a pilgrim. I can see why Xiao finds this type troublesome. He can handle any battle he built. Talking to strange humans is a different story, huh? I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training. Perfect! I didn't come in vain then, although you sound a bit half-hearted. Ah, doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me? Whoa, straight to the point, huh? Dear pilgrim, you shouldn't dream to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free. For free? Do you mean that you charge people for blessings of the Adepti? Ah, that's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work, earns living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason. Hold on, I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me. Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family instead of chasing after fairy tales. Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like a city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who poses an Adeptus to cheat people out of money? Show some respect. How dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself. He may sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu, after all. Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving. Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let the guy ruin your mood. It's not his behavior. The things he said, he's right. I thought that coming back to Jaeyoung Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. Being questioned by him made me realize that. You're better off sticking to your human side. Come with this. But I'm unwelcome in Lea Harbor as an Adeptus. Can you believe a human like me just this once? It's true, just believe us. Alright, I'll go with you to Lea Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jaeyoung Karst once again. It's a step in the right direction. Let's go. Hello, team. Life endures in heaven and earth thanks to the merciful Adeptus. On this side lies an evil dragon. Please do not disturb it. Oh, it's very close to my actual quest. I hope that doesn't trigger it. Oh, well, here we go. I'm pretty sure this is a different quest, not gonna lie. Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Ah yes, that's the last thing we did, I remember. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, right? You said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will be unless we keep going. Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey. Still need to find the gold. I already did that in side quests, but... You mean the god that took your brother away? I thought it was... No, that's fine. Well, I mean, it's been years since I did this one. Like, a year. Right? Probably a year. A little bit more. So, I have no clue why I left the story. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archon, so next, find the Electro Archon. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk to Inzuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation, we'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inzuma how to gain entrance? Let me try to think of someone. Paimon's thought of someone already, Atsuko in Nia Harbor, she's from Inzuma. Let's see what she has to say. Or not, because that's not what we're doing today. But, thank you for letting me use my waypoint again. I much appreciate it. Okay, Be-doo-be-doo-boo. I really should do a subathon where that's an option. Go to Inzuma. We're finally back. I'm still... Come on, Ganyu, we're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you? I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the 2 of you now. That's right. Where do you want to go first? I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port. Right. Still around. And we don't want to get too close to that. I'm accidentally gonna end up on Inzuma. Nope. Well, that may be problematic. It's fine, we're fine. Oh. Sound of the waves and the familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic. Ganyu, you didn't leave Leo for that long. Why do you look so moved? Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time. That's true, Ganyu seemed to be reworking all the time. While I think about my time here, I spend most of it behind a desk, filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Yu Yu and Karst, in fact. Is that... It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here, you were always so terribly busy. Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that? Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is... That's alright, just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Lie, after all, and I'm the one who has yet to introduce myself. Uncle Tian is a member of Lie Xingxing, the Tianshu. What? The grandpa is a member of Xixing? Oh well. I think I've pronounced that word in like 7 different ways now, but that's fine. Same rank as Ningguang? Hush now, I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the great pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and worthy old man. Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no who can replace a person of such noble character. Mhm. What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last however many decades. Uncle Tian, please, a person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu. Oh, my apologies, it's not intentional, just a habit from younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my positioning seeking. Oh, so you've been friends for decades now, huh? Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as existing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude. Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up, Ganyu. I believe you know my daughter, Yuxing. She seems to be a bit troubled recently. Yes, she works at Yihai Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her? Don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yihai Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance. With pleasure. Solving existing problems has always been my job description. She's back in character just like that, huh? Let's move then to Yihai Pavilion. And let's go. We're gonna take a stroll. It's a little bit further than I thought, not gonna lie. How do I get up there again? This way, right? Ah, she's there, okay. Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times. Indeed, it has been a while, Hixing. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help. My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the seeking to trouble you. Don't worry, I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yihai Pavilion. Ganyu is not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor. So what can you tell me about the problem? Where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and One New Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make progress in the investigation. Without evidence, my hands are tied. I see, it's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed. Father, is there any solution you can advise? Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. It's 1,000 years of work experience for you. I guess she's like immortal, right? Or something. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows best. Huh? If I remember correctly, Second Life and One New Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case, I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu. You want them to expose each other? Exactly. Let's start with One New Boutique. The owner's name is Bolai, isn't it? Yes, you're right. Follow me, please. Talk to Bolai. Alright. How far is it? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna TP. Hello, Bolai. Where's this guy? Ah, we meet again, traveler, and you must be from the Yuha Pavilion. I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my word. It won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. One new boutique's credits is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuha Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead. Wait, Second Life? Ah, that rascal Dogshan, he's stealing all of my customers. Well, Second Life credits have always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving. Oh, tax records, thriving. Oh, is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai? Don't let the rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there. You know Second Life's business so well. Of course, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some. That's really petty. Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll refuse Second Life's credit based on your observation. Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line, word by word. Well, is that legal to just give out someone's tax records to someone else without notifying them? Probably not, but... Here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture chairs that he bought from Ganyu carpenters at the beginning of the year even flaunted in front of me. Look at the tax record, not a word about the furniture, and he kept all the profit for himself. I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it. I told you so, just as I expected. I can't wait to watch him squirm. But Miss Ganyu, despite all this, he can't just flat out deny ever making this transaction. He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have proof of it. Ah, you're right. Master Liu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have their invoice. He would have swayed by the likes of Darshan. Hope so, let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Quingsay Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Bolai. Oh, please, please, it's nothing. I just hope you won't be so lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show gratitude. I'm afraid I can't go to Quingsay Village. That's alright, Hixing. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish work. Leave the rest to us. That's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that. Ganyu the goat. She's based on a sheep, right? Not a goat. Or is it a goat? I accidentally progressed in the Archon quest by teleporting to a TP that started a cutscene, so that happened. Still not in Inzuma though. Hello, other person, Master Lu. Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat. Quingsay really is full of lonely old people. Hey, I heard that flying one. I'm fine, sorry. Master Liu, we've just come to see you and ask some corrections. Ah, don't worry. I know. You're from the Yihai Pavilion, right? Why would the king care about an oldling like me? Well, whatever. You said you wanted to ask me something, ask away then. You're very direct, Mr. Liu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng has bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of the transaction? Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget? Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow the invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise. Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore. What's that supposed to mean? I only do my root work and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need the invoice anyway, it might be best to get it from the warehouse yourself, and while you're at it, teach those louts a lesson. So that's what happened, I see. I'll leave it to you then. I need to go back to work. Oh, there he goes. He's not very fast. Yeah, he's going. Yeah, okay. Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show stuff in a fight. Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Over there. Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's a Fatui. What's he trying to do? He must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor. Maybe they're scunders who invaded Master Li's warehouse. Ever since Osal attacked the harbor, the Fatui reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into small scuffles with the Fatui within our borders, you need not worry. Besides, I can already feel the malicious intention. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Sising. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach them a lesson. Defeat the suspicious Fatui. Alright. Oh, he's pretty strong apparently. Hello, my friend. Mind if I drop in? Oh, wrong button. It's so annoying that the ledge is there. He needs more energy recharge. You scoundrels. I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan, no? Plan? What plan? We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods. I think we were harsh enough. I'm telling the truth, there is no scheme. If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Queensafe Village? Fine. If you really want to know, then well, I was about to... About to what? Pick berries over here. I must admit I didn't expect you to come with such a silly excuse. It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning and I heard there were fresh berries in the area. Think about it. I'm here alone and Sing Safe Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway? Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim there. So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu's Carpenter's warehouse? Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where is that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all. So it wasn't a Fatui who took over the warehouse after all. I also feel that he's telling the truth. Oops. I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Exchange? This woman is clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with this Fatui. Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again. Paimon's in? Darn you. How can you wear the solemn face while bullying me like this? What's your choice then? I'll get back to berries. Good choice. I mean, we did bully him, it's kinda sad. I made a laughing stock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be. No worries, it's always nice to teach a Fatui a lesson. Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice after all. Barman just wants to, like, attack them, even though this guy is, like, hasn't done anything that makes us believe that he's evil. Hmm. Shiny. I have so much mint and I don't know what to do with it. Hello, Hater Charles. Oh, oopsie. I don't think she's built for damage sometimes, not gonna lie. Hello, my friend. Why are you on the edge? That's annoying. Goodbye. Oh, he didn't fall in the water. Okay. Oh, he has a shield actually. How to deal with a shield when you don't have a claymore. Shit. This one is an invoice from one restaurant, some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. Why would it be outside? Bamboo. Oh, well, that was not my intention. I figured I would have to go inside at some point, but no. Ooh. Hello. Do you have the invoice I need? I don't think it does. Oh, I got some stuff out of that. Wang Xin's funeral parlor. Oh, so they make coffins too. So many butterflies here. I don't have that many of those. Okay, so... Oh, treasure. This found the second lives. We found it. Noise. Okay. Hello. Don't mind me dropping in. It's Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that. I promised to help you and I'll keep my word, nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transactions between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back. Thank you so much, now we can solve the problem. How about we go to Second Life and have a quick chat with the owner? Hello, birdie. So cute. Isn't Ganyu also the one that doesn't scare birds, or is that another character? Hello. Welcome to Second Life. What would you like to buy? This and that. We're gonna buy stuff first. That will make him like us more. I already have a lot of this though. Here we go. So about tax records. Welcome. Isn't it Hyuxing from the Yahei Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My task declarations are scrumptious as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations. Groundless accusations, Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise you that to cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect a fine if you need to pay in the end. No, I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit. You've got no shame. I've not made myself clear, Mr. Dongsheng. You've always proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess. What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd. He's talking without rhyme or reason, must be crumbling under the pressure. Time for a finishing blow. Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is? It's an invoice from Van Moon's Carpenters. I'm Master Liu. I didn't... Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax records. I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace. Indeed, we wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Bolai's aid. Bolai? The imp from Wanyu Boutique, so he told me behind his back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry. Oh, Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little bit more about the dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate? Dongsheng exposes Wanyu's boutique tax machinations. I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next. Thank you, Miss Ganyu. I can take it from here. That's good. I must say, you're truly impressive, Miss Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully. It's actually one of your father's, the Titian's oldest tricks. I took some inspiration from it. My father? Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down is from an advantage precision. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the thing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies, so I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see. I can see it, clearly. I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Miss Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you. Ganyu solved both Hixing work and family problems, 2 birds and 1 stone. You've helped me so much, you must allow me to repay your kindness. That's not necessarily. No need to be so serious, it was nothing, really. Then let me treat you to a meal, huh? The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help. Yeah, it's Paimon. She wants food. Hey, Passion. Welcome in again. If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It will be my pleasure. Happy. Actually, I've already booked 6 kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while. Alright, well dare not refuse such generosity. Oh. Can I get food to go? Oh, nothing new. Alright. I wonder how this restaurant makes money with only 2 tables, not gonna lie. Miss Ganyu, thanks for accepting my invitation, and as for the 2 of you, think your presence is also most appreciated. Sure. It's so kind of you, Xing. You went to great lengths to organize this. Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you. Oh? Is there anything I can help you with? Just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate. No, I don't really need help. But could you just listen for a bit? With pleasure. When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I only decided to join the Yeha Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you. I don't know that you think so highly of me. However, in reality, working at the Yeha Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result. I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right. Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too. So Uncle Tian is a grandpa? Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be in the secretary at Yuhan Pavilion too. At first I was worried about her. It's not an easy job after all, to tell the truth. Still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice. What made you change your mind? The fact that she'll have you, Miss Ganyu, as a senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It was such a beautiful moment. But it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20 plus years too. Aww. I never thought that it meant so much to you. Just like when you showed me my father's trick, having you as the witness makes people feel at ease. Yes, this is a story quest. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Alhaitham Harbor's history, all the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more as a source of my loneliness. Yeah, of course, because everybody she knows, like, disappears. So to speak. I don't know if I have her unlocked by it. I mean, maybe? Not sure. Don't you know how important these words are to me? You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Alhaitham Harbor apart from the contract with Rex Lapis. They rely on me, accepting me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories. Of course, you're irreplaceable to us. That's right, that's why I can't disappoint you. Ganyu's cheered up. Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Six Wings secretary. I told you, you haven't been. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a master in my absence. Oh, she didn't even eat the food. No time to waste, let's go back to work. Listen, there's a whole meal on the table. Good luck, Miss Ganyu. We're leaving already? Paimon's hungry. Well, I mean... It's so weird to me that in Genshin the food is like half-rendered pictures of actual food. You know, like the Chinese cabbage thing stuff. Well, everything else just has a fully different aesthetic. We can check actually if I have her. Doesn't seem like it. Wait, where is she? Oh, here. No, I don't have her. Not yet obtained. Yeah, too bad. Yun. She was my DPS for the longest time, and she's not supposed to be DPS. And then, like, I had her and Xiao both in the party, right? Before. Yeah, that's her ultimate. The problem with Yun is that in order to ascend her, I needed materials from Inzuma. Though I can get those now. Yes, she's a dancer actually, and I think she also sings in opera. There's like a mission where you can hear her sing. But I used her for the longest time. Like she I mean I haven't upgraded her, but she should have quite a. Well, it could be much better. I swapped out her artifacts and stuff. She's really fun to play though. She is Geo, so she can create shields and stuff. You feel smart, nice. I don't wait. She actually might have a voice line for it. This is her fighting. She has.
今日はあなたの誕生日なのですか？宴を開くほどの力は私にはありませんので、あなたには芝居を披露することしかできません。ですが、この曲はあなたのためだけに歌います。母は若い頃、
I don't think I have her singing.
暖かい日差し、いい景色ですね。伝統にした今舞台に立ったばかりの頃、天数肉、黒瀬毎日エビのあっさり炒めを食べています。毎日ですよ。どう作っても同じ味しかしません。豪華な料理ですね。少しお待ちください。私が飲み物を持ってきます。
Interesting things. Songbirds. Yeah, I don't think I have. Maybe. Oh, I do. Yeah. She is voiced by two different characters. One does the normal voice lines, like talking. The other one does
今日は
singing.
激用当色をかぶる必要も最近なんだか帯がきつくなってきました。
But she's very fun. I played with her a long time. Now I have Alhaitham, of course. Like my original party was what was my original party again? Kea, Barbara, and then I had Yoon. She doesn't have
今日はどんな芝居をするのでしょう。
so I had Yoon, Kea, Barbara, and Xiao, I think, when I first started. And I was using her as a DPS. I mean, I got her before I got Xiao, so it's fair. Maybe. Mm. Right. Hello. I'm back. Mm.
百式大丈夫ですか？
Why is she? Are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look who's bed.
こんなところでサボっている
You
なん
even
て
have enough time for leisure? It seems as you three are suitable replacement for me after all.
そんな
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break, we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu. So dramatic.
カウン様
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
あら
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
ここ最近
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
今のあなた
To
は
us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save my life. Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this tyrannous work, please.
はいはいわかりました
Alright, see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started and those that are in progress.
残りは
And I'll
私に
take care of
任せ
the
れば
rest.
大丈夫はい
Of course, we'll do it right away.
やっ
Finally, we're
と
saved.
助かっ
Giving her all the work.
そうでした
She should have time to take a stroll in the beach too, you know. There's one more
旅
thing.
人さん
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I'd still be
あな
embroiled
た
in
が
my
一緒
inner
にい
conflict
て
right
くれ
now.
なければ
To think that I had Kane human
仕
friends
事
outside
関
of
係
work,
以
it
外
makes me
で
happier
人
than I
の
could
友
have
人が
imagined.
でき仕事を
I'd
終え
like
た
to
らお礼
repay
と
when
し
I'm
て
done with the work at hand. What would you say if
私
I
も一緒に
accompanied you in one of your
あ
trips?
ので
Sure,
で
but
も
are you ever done with work,
仕事
Ganyu?
って終わら
Hmm.
うー
Let's cross
ん
the bridge when I come to it,
未
shall
来
we?
のこと
Am I human though? Like, is the traveler human? Is this established? Because she or he is from another world, right? So technically they're aliens. Right? You know, there's one thing about this game which is really fun, a little detail that I learned, is if one of your characters that you switch to has an ult, then their vision glows. So like Alhaitham and Xiao right now, they don't have their ults active, right? So you can see when I swap to them, like Xiao's vision is his wristband, and then Alhaitham has it on his shoulder, right there. Right. But if I swap to Bennet, you can see it glows because his ult is charged. Where's Nilou's vision? Oh, here. See? Time travelers? Yeah, but I think they're from a different world, right? And it's the same with if you use the Archons, because you can play the Archons, right? If you use the Archons and you use their ult, their hair glows. It's really fun. Little details, I like it. Oh look, it's Ho Tao. Let's go say hi. Oh. Well, I strolled into a cutscene. That's fine. There was no marker on the map. Well, seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Meng, are you done preparing the promotional material? My apologies if only about halfway through. Do you really think they'll be effective? Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they'll squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfilled the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although it's a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth, if only we could burn them by the batch. No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise. Didn't you say the wooden tiles should be blank? Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters, just like all the other shops, but the Millith promptly removed them. Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitor Day, but no one showed up. Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise. And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate, just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying to use is the wooden tiles as coupons, just by writing things like buy one get one free for the holder of the tile on them. What do they buy and what do they get? A solid and durable second home, of course. They might not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will be still as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee. No wonder you're on the Millis radar. Alright, Meng, keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of the business depends on it. I'm still not sure this will work. I'm not sure either. Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? If it's true, I was wondering. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they're a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right, it's unfair. Let's do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistant. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long. Pam already told you we're not your assistants. Guess we get dragged into someone else's business again. Let's look around while she's away. Or not. Or we just go pet the cat because... Cat. Hello. Oh. I wish you could feed them. Hello. Bounce. Anyways. What time is it? What should we do? Maybe we should do this one because this is about... What's the guy called again? The Rex Lapis human form. Sea of Clouds. Oh wait, how do I get there? Shiny. How do I... How do I... Can I fly there from the Jade Chamber? This is going to be an enterprise to get there. Okay, we need him. It's there, okay. Be right back. Alright, well, we're gonna heal. Just in case, because I might have to swim as well. And that healing up will help for that. Alright, then we're gonna see if we have anything that will help with this. Sprinting stamina. Sprinting. Restore stamina. Gliding. Ah, there we go. That's good. Do we have anything better? These are all the same. Buoyant breeze. Fenty specialty. 1800 seconds, so that's better. So we might want to use that one actually. Climbing, that doesn't work. We don't have like gliding and swimming. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. We're gonna see how far we're gonna get. I really hope I can make it. I don't know how else to get there. It's further than you think, not gonna lie. Okay. So close. I think I made it. Maybe. Hehe. I don't know how else to get there. The first time I got there by swimming. Not gonna lie. I've never used anything else. Gliding and swimming. I don't know how else to do it. A rowboat? You can use rowboats in this game? Just go to the guy with the small boat. I don't know the guy. I always do it this way. Well, I mean, first time I was swimming. Well, good enough. We made it, so it's fine. Are these two your friends? Yes, we had the fortune of meeting Lazuli not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Lazuli, we were just discussing the history of Lex Lapis. Would you like to listen? Ah yeah, you would know. This good sir seems to not appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his endurance for use. No one knows better than him. We're discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora. The first Mora? As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo had taught the ancient people of Lie the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of the time. Today, Lie holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Tifat. The world's first Mora, which should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself, thousands of years ago. According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that the coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Xixing who control Lie used it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power. No, no, no. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly explain the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used his original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword. A dagger and a sword? Well, buy the book when it comes out and read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Lie. The one who finds the sword may be crowned to Lie's sovereign. I can't say I agree. Hmm? Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and the sword first, but mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its faith, the same as all mora I suspect, it was simply spent somewhere. Yourself, yeah, I know, but that's kind of... I really like that aspect of Genshin, not gonna lie. That I just kind of gave up and like decided, you know what, life is kind of annoying, and I'm like 1,000 years old, and I don't know what to do with myself anymore, so I'm just kind of chill. Especially Fenty, he's like, meh, yeah, you know, I've been around so long, and I don't care. I'm just here, you know, hanging out. I think that Mr. Hang Seng's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument on the other hand lacks of any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight? Yeah, that's true. He doesn't, but he doesn't care. That's the thing. That's part of it. He doesn't care. No, I'm not debating right or wrong. I'm simply stating a fact. Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me? No one knows better than him. I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag, but discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no? Well then answer me this. Long ago, when Lea Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo had taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct? That is correct indeed. Okay then, tell me, why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power the Mora contains? There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora? It's like you're telling someone else's tale. I mean, I'm talking about Rex Lapis. Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you. Oh, it's no problem at all, but may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help. I'm just here for a good story. Of course, they can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go. She suspects something. You know, I just learned that you can actually get to this boat without using food to use your stamina, you know? There's apparently a guy who can take you to the boat. I did not know that. That's also why there's still a shiny up there, because I only made it here once and then I forgot about it. How do I get up there, actually? Listen, I didn't know, okay? No one told me there was a guy with a boat that brought you to the bigger boat. Oh, there's a treasure. Haha. Okay. I think I ran here once for a mission and then it teleported me away. When I finished the cutscene. Something like that. How do I get on top of the boat? I don't have an ult. That would be very useful right now. Then I could just jump it. Okay. Well, that's useless. A robot guy. Can I climb nothing in this area? Oh, I can. Okay. So I just sucks at climbing, which is like every time I use him to climb, I'm in trouble, which is funny because like his passive is that he reduces climbing stamina. I usually use this guy because he's taller, so it helps. It generally does help. He can like jump on higher things and stuff. Can you make that? Oh, he can. Okay. See? Case in point. Oh, treasure. Oh. Sorry. That was just about the most unconventional entrance any visitor has ever made to the Pale Gully. Yeah, I know, I just flew in. Well, you're no different from any other guest in that sense. Everyone comes here just to have a look, then they like what they see, so they stay a little longer. Before you know it, they can drag themselves away. Nevertheless, despite the impromptu means by which you arrived here, you are an esteemed guest from afar. We welcome you as any other. It would simply be bad manners to show you the door after you've only just arrived. But we can't let you break the rule, okay? Otherwise I'm the one who will have to answer the both. What rule? Simple and straightforward rule. Guests are only allowed here by invitation. Most who sneak in despite knowing the rule are pretty criminals with dubious intentions. Don't fret, I'm well aware that you snuck in by accident, blissfully unaware of the rule. You're no criminal. All the guests you see here are here by invitation, by the boss's rules. They have the right to invite other guests too. So if you're planning on dropping in more often, your best bet would be to mingle with the guests and see if you can talk one in of them giving you an invitation letter. Challenges of a smooth operator, I like your style. Okay, I'll be waiting here. No, I need the shiny! Ah! Listen. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I'm in trouble. Okay. I'm fine. Attempt number 3000. He really is one of the taller characters though, so he really is useful for this kind of thing. I mean, he's also useful for my being my DPS and stuff, but like if he needs to jump on stuff, it's just better to use him because he's taller. Okay. Like. Hey. Okay, that thing I can't climb that, but that's fine. Got it. You can stop me. I remember I have a clip where Xeno is trying to explain to me how I who's this? Ether. I don't know who that is. He's trying to explain to me how to get one of those shinies by like I think it was in the forest area, what's it called again? Where there is the corruption and you need to like clear the corruption and stuff, and I just used Xiao to get it. And I never actually went back to clear the corruption either, so it's still there. It's hilarious to me. I'm not mocking you, I'm just saying you were there. You were doing your best to teach me. And I was like, no. I'm sorry. You're a great teacher. What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Xiao and would draw a lot of angry looks, so it's best to discuss it somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others, your main objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil? Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis places great importance of the integrity of contrast, so any god he kills certainly must have broken some kind of contract. Ah yes, understandable, Xeno. It's fine. We respect your position. Lord of Geo wouldn't kill an innocent. But when I was doing research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Hafria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her. No way! This bit of history is a long story, but you may not like the truth when you hear it. Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time. Opta. You look a bit embarrassed, Zhongli. No, it's just... Where should I begin? So, like, his hair glows when he ults. Oh, you can't see it, it's behind me. Well. Just pay attention. Yes, this braid. It glows when he ults. When you use him. Over here, Mrs. Zhongli, we've been looking for you. I saw you're over here all this time. Yeah, I know, every Archon. I was just, like, telling chat about like certain details about the game, you know, that I know. I don't know a lot, but the ones that I do know. Put down your weapon and stay back, otherwise Parman's reporting you to the Millith. First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhna. I'm not here for trouble. Fatui say that every time. But this time I registered with the Lier Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I'll be conducting an archaeological survey here, the result of which will be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangshan Funeral Parlor has a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangshan Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town. So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangshan Funeral Parlor, yes? What should we do? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor must respect their duty. Of course, you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we? Wait, if you're studying archaeology, can I go too? I'm also a scholar in this field. I can help. That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too, Lazuli. Why? Good question. This experience may be of help to you on future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey. Wait, this is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people. But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent surpassed by none. I will surely be of great help to us. What talent? If my friend spies the treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it. Ah yes. He knows me so well. A5's good at that too. Well, that's quite enticing. Alright then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great, but a piece of a god limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we might find. Wow, he wants to look for dead things? That's kind of creepy. He's kind of creepy. So I still need the letter to stay on the ship, apparently. But let's do that some other time. Because I can literally just get here if I make some more food. So it's fine. I'm just gonna keep being a stowaway. We're gonna remove this one. Because I've got that one. Where's my quest? Where? Oh, it's here. Okay. I don't play by the rules, you know? Bounce, bounce. Should actually... Wait, no, I want to... How do I do this? Why not? I want this one. Switch? No. Why not? In current state? What is current state? Oh, because we just teleported? Ah, there we go. Yay! My creature! It's so cute. Look at it. I actually have two. I also have the birdie. The paper one. I have this one too. We're gonna go for the birdie. This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here? Paimon thinks it looks really grand. I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle they just score and all. Well, I mean a year ago. And I don't even know what to begin looking for. Gaia Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be in if you wish to learn about the gods of the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis' true spear is made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now. These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons? What we see now is just part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles that they landed at the large center of mass, erosion by seawater, and the years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Goyon's stone forts. A god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right. Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Ganyun Stone Forest. Most of the objects from the time were lost to the sea, but the cry and waves created by the overlord of the vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again. So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. That's not what he is saying! Sheesh. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historic value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look. Okay then, I will go with my friend there. Although I have the smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with experts. Me? What's the matter? This is your profession, why are you surprised? I get it. I'll escort him then. Okay, if you find anything valuable or rare, let us meet on the shore opposite from here. Use elemental side to search for relics. Hello guys. Oh, they have orange names. Yeah, I'm not gonna care. Goodbye. No. Defeat the opponents and opponent. Okay. Well, we're forced to care. I really need to get Alhaitham ascended. Nothing. Yeah, your shield is on fire. What you gonna do now? Hey, that's not fair. Ciao. Hehe. Oh, he dropped fruit. This is eating healthy. Just training dummy. That's not useful, is it? Okay, let's go to this circle. Oh, there's one asleep over there. Sorry. Don't mind me. Thanks for building a bridge for me. Much appreciated, little slimes. They're coming after me. That is fun. Mimic monsters and a cover were like, okay. Let's use fire. Fire against water seems to work really well, right? I'll have to contract and I must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead and defeat them. Wait, he likes them? Oh, hang on. There's a crab. Got it. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's more of them. to pull him out. A serious stone slab. Hello, friends. I beat up some people and stole their stuff, so... You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for? We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain. Stop arguing! What happened? This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. What a waste of time. I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? It's a bit strange. Because salt, sea, you know. And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora? Isn't measuring the value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Lie, does it not? Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. You were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the overlord of the vortex. They have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and a faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes. Quick, give it to me! At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes, this is good. These other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine. So it's only valuable for reachers if there are remnants of divine power on it? Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about cultures and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich. Nonsense, I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnia. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down. No, you're trying to collect the strength of the gods. Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell the teacup. Huh? Why's that? That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Xix thing. I see. What a shame, it was such high quality too. See? You do want to sell the objects. So what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectually and material? Don't be so simple-minded. Alright then, no need to stay here any longer. I'd rather quite intrigued by the god of salt too, actually. Let's go to Saltaray next. Sal is Latin for salt. It's also where a word for salary comes from, because they used to pay the military people in salt. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but hey. It's an interesting little piece of history. Though most of you probably already know. Don't like me. Oh, there's a big chest here. Should we actually try and get it? We should try. Well, I want to try to take out the small people first, but this one is too close anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm really lucky Bennet is such a strong healer, not gonna lie. No thank you. I'm gonna need those shields. We got this. Hehe. I win. Yay. Okay. We move on. There's actually a rowboat there. I haven't opened this one yet, I couldn't figure it out. I heard that Saltara was once the home of a god of Salt's people. Therefore, there are sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby. According to legend, the people of this god of Salt, Hafria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. But to count the scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here. Ah, that's just great. If I knew it was picked clean before, I wouldn't have come. About that, I know there's a deep ruin in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Saltarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. Is it related to Rex Lapis? I don't know, there's no concrete evidence, but I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer Morax. He's right there. So funny. This doesn't sound like something Lord Xiao would do though. Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures for the god of Salt lies within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right? You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken. Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be trouble for him. The seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli might not know all of its secrets. I may know something about it. He's so transparent, isn't he? It's how do people not know? Like, how long has he been living in like Lier now? How do people not? How do they not find out? Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking the seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Ms. Wanyan has mentioned. Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then. The people that know would be too scared to share it. So like everybody knows, but they don't want to tell each other because they're too terrified. Because I feel like everybody should know at this point. It's not like he is trying to hide it very well or anything. I mean, that would explain how he is not like starving with the lack of funds that he has. No. Well. Except for the people from other countries then. That come over. But to be fair, nobody knows about Fenty, right? Look for a spot from which a picture formed by the relics can be seen. Oh, well. Right there. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal. That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated. You would know. Okay, let's go. Another? Let me lead the way from here. She knows. She's gonna know. This place seems familiar. I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a fish in accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened. That's because you don't need to just activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Jiaoguang in the east, Yuzhong in the west, Qingxi in the north. All desolate in the void of life. Leah is fast, but even one haven is hard to find. This is going to be difficult because I have no clue what these Chinese words are. To the north, the east. Do people of Leah always talk in riddles? I think I've heard this saying before. Certainly, you have, and the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people whose lives have been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Leah. At a time with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today it's known as Salt Tarai. How sad then? In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax. Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter, as long as we can get into the ruin. Yeah, I know you want me to think, but I don't know what the Chinese words mean. This is a mountain, right? South, east, west, north? Okay, then yeah, that's very helpful. Okay. Xiang. South. First of all, we need Electro, right? It's Electro. Yeah, okay. So let's do that first. Who do we have? I have Lysa. Oh, we have Sino, of course. The only character that has been kind of build that I don't really use. Okay. Hello friends. We might want to take these out first. Sino can actually Hyper Bloom because he's an Electro. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, thanks, Sino. Cool. Okay, so how do I know where south is? Is the map like the top, is it north? Does it tell me? Because then south should be to my right. Hello, is there a monument here? Oh, there is, okay. South? So if this is south, then east. And west. Then north? I'm just gonna do it in that order. Like the order from... and assume the top of the map is north. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That worked out very well actually. First try. Good enough. Sino is actually kind of built, right? I think he is. Actually, yes. That's not bad. I usually swap him out for Xiao. If I need an Electro, but for now I wanted to keep Xiao, so I'll put Nilou back. Can I actually ascend him? Because I think I needed something still. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Do. There's a chest over there. Might as well go get that one too. Another thing that's just very funny is like he can stand in some places that Xiao needs to swim. So like if we walk him into the water, like on the edge where where he can still stand, right? Like kinda like here, and we switch, then he's swimming. And now I can switch back. Because you cannot switch character while swimming. It's because he's cabbage guy is taller. Uh that's an issue. Okay. I don't have any friends, so we're going to try and do this way. Yes, Amber, hello. Okay. No, go on it. Okay. No, on. Okay, cool. Okay, he does too late. I'm not sure, Passion Mai. Kinda depends on how long this quest is, because I don't think I'll do another quest after this one. Haha! When you don't have friends, you use creativity. Yeah, Bennet. Like you want to be there for the raid, but you have stuff to do. Yeah, I have no clue how long I'll be alive. I mean, we're at least halfway through this, so... a half an hour or less, probably. Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at the Ganyu Stone Forest. What is it? I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we'll alternate who gets claim to each treasure when we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all. I won't take any either. Don't pass up an opportunity like this so easily. Alright, Nim. Have a good night. Take care. I'll hope to fully put out the streaming schedule for next week tonight. So, otherwise tomorrow. We keep an eye out for that. I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split a treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not. I don't agree either. You will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I cannot accept this. Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasure are hidden in the ruin, as well as the traps. You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be enough to make a fortune. If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mrs. Zhongli. If you discover the truth behind the god of salt, you mustn't judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morg's image. I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go. I hope you catch your train, Nim. Good luck. Descend into the cave. Okay. Is there any treasure around? Or can I just plunge? Hello. Anything behind the waterfall. Come on, let me in. Haha! I got in. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here. Okay. I don't think there's anything interesting. Something there, though. And you don't have a Claymore character. Okay. Still faster to attack it than to switch, though. Oh, hello. I just wanted to know what the stones were. Because then I can mark it on my map. Okay. Oh, it's Jade. Okay, so there's Jade here. Jade underground. Do 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 do. Snapdragon Lotus. There's a lot of resources here, actually. Got some fishy. What are these again? Ah. Break. Lapis. Okay, we're gonna add that to the pin here. Oh. Of mystery and salt. Party level 90. Okay, we're gonna suffer. Let's go. None of my party members are level 90. Highest is Alhaitham at 80 and the rest is 70. Oh. Bizarre looking statue that appears to be made of salt. That is terrifying. Okay. Are these statues? No, they're people, I think. No, these are people. I knew it. They're probably followers of the god of salt. How did they become this way? What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin? Another one. Hello, friends. Oh, okay. Don't use Zhongli, I get it. It's going to get knocked off. Okay. Can't break these, right? No. Heh. Okay, made. Not helpful. Can I grab the bottom of it? No. Okay. Okay. Better. Examine solemnized herald. He stands fixed in an earnest position. No, perhaps he was afraid? They're praying. And then they died. That's kind of sad. Look at it. It's filled halfway with salt. It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasure. According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it's only half full, it's also forever half full. That is to say, it's bottomless. What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change? Exactly. Able to produce endless salt. God of salt is powerful indeed. Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim it as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune. How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit? If Mr. Clement wants the salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to you, Miss Wayan, according to the contract agreed upon. Of course, we agreed, but how can anything be worth more than the star I found? Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him. Let's move on, shall we? How it's going. They're all looking in the same direction, actually. Where the light pillar hits. Hello, friends. How did you get in here? I thought the seal hadn't been broken in thousands of years. They've just been hanging out in here for thousands of years, casually. Nice. Another room. They're all looking in that direction. See? Towards there. Something happened up there. Okay, what's this? Looks like a sword of sort. It's just a simple ruler, doesn't look to be worth anything. This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool. Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck into the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt. What, that's even better than the salt chalice. Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan. No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything? Oh boy, here we go again. We're on the topic of useless people. So you're saying you want to break the contract. So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this rune work, I no longer need you. And that was his first mistake. Well, actually it was not his first, it was like his 1000th mistake, but there again. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules? Because you agreed to a contract? Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contract shall suffer the wrath of the rock. That is one of your Lie gods, and for Sneshna and I will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant. punish Clement. Yeah, I hit him with a meteor. Oh, I'm climbing. Where did he go? Dude? Oh, a pillar of... Okay. I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place. Darn you! Just you wait. Some archaeological survey. You could only pretend for so long. I hope you never become as greedy as him, Paimon. Hey, Paimon likes more, but Paimon doesn't do bad things. Clement's wrongdoing stems from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contacts. When people see the object of their dream, how many are really able to control their desire and follow a contract? I think we should be honest with each other now. Be honest about what? That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology. Why do you say that? Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. How are you an expert when it comes to anything regarding God of Salt? You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the God of Salt. I believe those legends about the God of Salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Gallia passed down between generations at Jinjin Hall. That's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talent. I have seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Xising, Yuyan Halt of the Salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the God of Salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the lands in chaos. Come to think of it, I've never heard you say it ex Lapis. Oh right, now that you mention it, the people of Leo very seldom used the name Morax. During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him, but this is Morax's Lie after all, and its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hand and cruelty in his heart. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. We agreed to a contract that will face the truth head-on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge the history fairly. Naturally, of course, but I must add, Lie is no longer Morax's Lie. Come with me, all the answers you seek lie ahead. More people turn to Salt. I see. I left it? Oh, maybe. That's fine. I tend to do that a lot. That correct. Good enough. How are you, Leafheart? I don't think I've seen you before. Ah. How do... Oh. That's probably not the most efficient way you could do it, but hey, here we are. Okay. Hello, people. There's one up here. Hey, Dio. How are you doing? Long time no see. How's life been? Okay, listen, get off of your high horse, please. Oh, that was entertaining. People, nice. Enjoy. I'm doing fine. I'm in a surprisingly slow period before I go back to school, and then basically have no time for anything else in life. But that's okay. That won't be for a while. I mean, I don't have the time off. I just don't have as much to do as I would have when I were still like actually in school, which I will be again. Right now I just need to do like projects and write papers and stuff like that. So I can basically make my own planning, which is useful. But when I have my external clinical rounds, then I need to be... Like, I'll be busy from like 7 AM if I include travel time to like 7 PM. So we'll see how much will be live. But hey. Broken sword. It is a sword. It's broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of Salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and the Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of Salt. It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle. 2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one. Why? We were alternating claims to the treasure, true, but Clement is no longer here. Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time. This logic. Zhongli, she seems like a good person and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide? When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it's broken. I'm not a voice actor. I'm just reading it out for people who are having me in the background. Because that's what happens most of the time with Genshin. You just listen to chill, which is fine. Happy to oblige, you know? No, if I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired. The power of the god of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I do not care. So you're already decided? Then there's a price to pay for breaking the contract. Zhongli! That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock. That's okay. The god of the Salt gave up her life to protect my people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith. No, you can't hit her! Perhaps the punishment would be easier for her, but... As punishment, I will tell you the truth. Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment? Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be the price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of Salt, Hafria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7. What? During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to fee for control of Tifat. But Hafria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight would start, she could save herself and the people from war. However, during such a long war, there's no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Hafria has lost all of her lands until only one small haven remained. No, it can't be so. In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with. Not even a single blade, then the sword. The sword is not a relic belonging to the god of Salt, but is instead a murder weapon used to kill her. Murder weapon? No, that's not true. It can be true. You're trying to test my faith in the god of Salt. As I said before, I only state facts. Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax. Don't you try to trick me. There she goes. Hop. Come back! That was too much for her to take. It is a punishment, after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract is broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth. Oh yeah, Zhongli, are you actually going to go ahead and tell her that you are the guy who murdered her god? Because like I feel like that's something you might want to tell her. It would be only be fair, you know. I just actually think he's running. Yeah, running away from the light, you know. What will we find ahead? Salt and betrayal. He seems to have been fleeing from something, no doubt suspecting that something terrible is afoot. Well, he is a god. I mean, Zhongli, this guy. Wait, which guy? This guy. Yes, this guy. He is Morax. He is the god of Xiao, right? If I'm right. Hello, my friend. So that's why he also knows all of it. Because, like... he did it. So, yeah. God of Salt Defeatee. Instead of archaeologist, okay. You don't know Genshin lore? That's fine. But basically I feel like he should tell her at this point, but hey. What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened? Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. I mean, she's right not to trust you, to be fair. That which lies beyond the door will show you all that happened back then. Just casually opens it like that. Yeah, and nobody knows that he is actually a god. Nobody. Nobody has figured it out. Obviously. Any treasure out here? No. This is where I would put a treasure chest if I was a game developer. Did she get murdered by her own people? He once held something in his hand, upraised in a pose of supreme effort. This must be the one who murdered her. Yes. Wait. It's up here. Books. Okay, let's hear the story. Ground Zero. No matter what was once here, naught remains but a single flower of salt. This is the scene of the crime. Hafria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among our people realized at last that this scoundrel kind, but we God, could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel to the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give a quick release. But what about the statue thingies? No matter how weak the gods, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were transformed. Those of our people who were untouched by this disaster left for Lie, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Hafria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an internal curse. So they risked their lives to come here to break the sword, and offer up obsidians in hope that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so, for how could a god who had never once resisted even till the end nurse hatred for her people in her heart? Even if this is so, I can't... This must be a lie, a false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith. Oh, there she goes again. Yikes, Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either. This is a price you must pay, yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I feel that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape the struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. You didn't just hear rumors about the way to break the seal, did you? No, indeed. How sharp of you. That is not a matter of wisdom, only age. Alright, Dio. Enjoy. Hope to see you again sometime. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice catching up. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it's for Hafria, and so it's for Morax also. The people of Lia will understand one day. Alright then. Now would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Ganyu Stone Forest? What do you want to do, Zhongli? Trading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances. Is he gonna talk to the god of the vortex? Because that would be very cool. I would like that a lot. Dew 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 dew. Up. And then I go and eat, yes. Let's teleport to the domain, it's closer. Oh, wait a minute. It's on top? How do I get there? Okay, around. I'm in a tree. Okay, cool. Ooh, pretty boat. Is that the same boat we were on before? No, it's not. We should try going over there. Oh. Treasure? Enemy? Oh, I'm in water. I'm frozen. That's not good. They're strong, sheesh. I need Nilou. Controller. How he flies up into the sky, it's comical. Okay. Nice. 10 primos. And we continue climbing. Hello, Zhongli. Now mentioned before that many gods of the old have been sealed beneath the Ganyu stone forest. The adepti I have presently handed over Leo to the mortals, and Hafria's time was even further in the past. The salt chalice and salt ruler that she left behind should not return to Leo. To leave them there is to let them slumber, and also a homecoming. What would you like us to do? I ended an era with my own two ends, which I have always wondered how it should. Remember that which I ended. History records, but history might be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twists in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave the truth. Stone carvings were once such an ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself, someday we will all disappear. Therefore I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tivat. Sounds like tough work, Paimon. Now then, it is time that we consigned both the salt chalice and salt ruler to the sea. Why do we need to throw them into the sea? As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Xiao, overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to its ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, I fought against a tumbling vortex, something like that. Guyan stone forest where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Othia, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Hafria has left behind be yours to subsume. Thus another spark of divinity departs from Lei. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. Welp. That one was actually really nice. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. What will you do now? That's a good question. In the past I might have given you a more specific answer. But now, yes, I suppose I will continue my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I'm seeking to preserve memories of Leia's past? Actually, I really like that quest, Zhongli, so I definitely will. Unlock. Nice. So we got his part 2 as well. That will be very interesting. Sadly, I don't have time for it today. But... This is a good place to stop, I feel like. Did you think? Should we raid someone? That's the question. Not gonna lie, I am really hungry, so I'm probably not gonna search very long. Oh, my model is still old on this day. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't think I have anyone specific. So if no one objects, then we're just gonna call it. And I'll go eat. And I wish you all a really great night. And I hope to see you all next week for new streams because I won't be live coming few days. But tomorrow we'll have like a little event in the Discord. So if you're interested in that, just come hang out in the Discord. I'll probably be there like most of the afternoon. You can just hop in and out. Should be fun. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful night, guys. Take care. Until we meet again.